Holy shit, that's a lot of things. Holy shit, we all just came out of the water like crazy. Oh my god. Oh, this isn't gonna be fun. Oh shit. Oh, skins are working again. Nice. Alright, let's see what's changed. We got 2,500 health. Ooh, these guys are going into a formation. So, we're in a bit of a pickle right now because we have a acro, aloe. What are these guys doing? Ooh, we got one on each side. So, we have a attack right now that does about 700 damage. I know for a fact we'll cripple an aloe. And, it'll be a bad time. But we do have new sounds. So let's start off with the friendly one. Maybe? No? I don't think they want to have anything to do with it. This isn't going to be a good time. We better watch out for them. So we have a new threat and roar too. Oh yeah. They're not looking to have fun. But at least we have a decent turn radius to hold them off. Now, how do we get out of a situation like this? We can keep them at our back, we'll be okay, I think. Possibly. That Rex is a primary threat. Keep him away from me a little bit. What a bad place to log into. Holy shit. But yeah, we have new sound effects and we have more health, it seems. I think we got buffed. 2,500 health is a lot of freaking health to have. Gotta slow down to a walk so my turn radius is improved a little bit. Because these guys are trying to surround me. That guy had an opening to attack me, actually. I don't want to, like, get stuck on that Rex. That acro's staying away. Which is... that's the main thing, because that acro... I'm more scared of that acro than the Rex. If the Rex bites me and breaks my leg, I don't care, because I'll get, like, 8 bleed from that. Ooh, broke my leg. How much damage you do? I'm at 1,800 health. 8 bleed. I should probably try and avoid running. That's the worst thing about being crippled like this. Here's the call for one broadcast. Now the worst thing is I have a crazy turn radius now. Maybe I can juke one. Watch this. I want to keep that acro away from me. Oh, God, bad situation to log into. Seriously. Worst case scenario. Here's 4 Cry. Let's see if this guy can get over here. See if I can help, or see if I can help call myself. That guy's down. 22 bleed. 1 aloe's down. But 22 bleed is gonna be a bitch. I can survive 22 bleed. Where'd that Rex go? Try and keep these guys away. I want to tell this guy what's going on, but I can't, which is the biggest problem. Let's try and see if this aloe will move in. We'll take down another one. Watching this guy on the back. Ah, shit, the Rex is back. That's a problem. The Ostro can't hurt us. Rex is stuck on us? Oh, he just barely survived. So I'm gonna go ahead and progress back up to Trike, and we'll get a real look at the sounds. Look at the sounds. I don't think that's a proper statement. We'll listen to the new sounds, and we're gonna check out some other stuff too. The Trike has a dick ton of health. Like, I don't think it hit 2,500 before. Maybe it did, and I just didn't pay attention. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section below, because I genuinely can't remember if that was a thing or not. But I'm going to go ahead and progress. We're going to go over some changes. And one thing I want to let you guys know right now, progression plants, people are having a hard time finding them. What I'm finding right now is that I'll show you one if I find one on this mountain or somewhere. I'll show you a clip what they look like so you can distinguish them between these plants right here, which are basically like, you can see they're leafy food. And these ones, which are like still leafy food, but on like a giant freaking, they're basically a giant bush. And the other ones are like, it's like a really bushy fern or something. I'll show you anyways, but one thing I want to note now is that currently the progression plants are the only thing that are client-sided. I think these ones right here are server-sided, and they'll respawn every single time. Basically, when you eat a progression plant, you know right now, because you can keep moving if you hold W and sprint and stuff when you eat one. Versus these, you stop entirely. All right, so I found some progression plants, and I wanted to show you guys the difference. Your current eating plants are this right here. God, just memorize this just in case you like need to or something. But this is a food plant, obviously up right here. These ones with giant leaves are food plants as well. But once you get used to seeing the progression plants, which are these right here, they're very stringy, bushy ferns. That's a progression plant right there. You can tell with the way it is, and it's very easy to distinguish them once you actually know. Like, I'm gonna eat that. I got a point. Right here, they're also the smallest of like all the plants. So there's this one right here. Eat this. Got another point. We can progress now right away. All right, just like that, I've gotten 30 points now. This is probably the greatest hill I've ever found for progression plants, and I'm not sure if it's randomized growing everywhere or if everything is going to grow back in the exact same spot. But on the chance that everything is going to grow back at the exact same spot every single time, negative 233, negative 77 is exactly where I found this spot. I've gained 30 points in like 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes, actually. And now, we are the friendly little Diablo. Let's see. Where are we? We're really close to that hill. So we're going to run back to that same hill. We're going to get 45 points real quick. And then progress to the Trike. Now, here's a weird thing, guys. The Trike requires 45 points, does a dick ton of damage, and has a dick ton of health compared to the Stego. Now, the Stego obviously does that massive bleed. I'm pretty sure Stego versus Trike, a Stego would be completely obliterated, but the Trike would die from the bleed damage. Like, I don't think a Trike will survive like the 50-odd bleed it'll get from the Stego. All right, so as you can see, there is a ton of progression plants here, and we're just grabbing all of those real quick because, I mean, it's going to be super fast progression from here. We're going to be the Trike in no time, then we're going to go over all of the shouts and new sound effects and stuff. I spoke with Donnie on Skype actually about them, and I was like, dude, they sound great. They're way more intimidating, but some of them make me think of a backed up toilet, not gonna lie. But I mean, overall, they sound way more realistic in my opinion. I don't know how a Trike actually would have sounded in real life, but I mean, it does sound like a very large land-based animal at this point now, compared to the really high-pitched, just like whine, I guess, of the old Trike, which was, I think it's like the original, like Jurassic Park feel to the Trike or something for some reason is what I get from it. But you guys will hear it. You guys already heard it in the beginning of the episode while I was getting my ass kicked. But once we get back to it, I'll let you hear all of them, and then we'll digest exactly what's going on. Alright, so I relogged just to show you guys how many progression plants are around right here. Like, you can see them all just scattered all through this hill. So, I mean, great spot to progress as well right here. And, well, we need a couple more of these to go ahead and get back to the Trike. What the shit is wrong with my vocabulary? Trike. There. Wow. Holy shit. I'm kind of embarrassed. Never gonna do videos again. I'm not doing your crouching game. I'm gonna keep walking away. Screw that noise. So once we meet up with the group again, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the sounds of this thing. Freaking acro. I didn't know they fixed the acro already. Huh. Alright, well, we're gonna go meet up with the group now, and hopefully not get slaughtered along the way by like some random pack, because right now, when you're alone, you're in a lot of trouble. Now, here's one thing I really, really like. Since a lot of the updates came, it's enforced team gameplay like crazy. Like, now we have hunting packs and we have herds of creatures that are running around, you know, trying to stay safe, and hunting packs are going after the herds, or they're picking out single targets, which is incredibly cool because, like, when I was a lone Trike in the beginning, if I had like one more person there, it would have been like impossible to kill both of us because we would have had that factor of being able to attack 2 targets at once versus those 4, whereas those guys that were surrounding me, they could keep me moving and keep me around in a circle and stuff. So that was really, really cool to see. Kind of sucked to be on the losing end of that fight, but hey, we got an aloe at least, so I mean, that's kind of cool. Now, one thing I don't like though is that we were able to kill an aloe super, super fast, and like, it's not the fact that we killed him super fast, I guess. It's the fact that now this guy is going to take 2 hours to progress, whereas I'm already back here. Guys, I've been recording. I've probably spent about 20 minutes. Like, this is probably the fastest herbivore progression I've ever done to Trike again. We've spent about 20 minutes progressing, and this guy's going to have to go back now and spend 2 hours to get back to where he was. I feel like carnivores need some kind of system like the herbivores almost, but they also have 2 times the food consumption and stuff, or no, they have 2 times the 2 times decreased food consumption basically compared to us, and we have 2 times faster. But our food is a lot easier to get to. But now that we're with the group, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the calls for these. Now, obviously, the sound effects are longer than the animations, and I just want to make it clear that, you know, they're probably rigging up new animations for these because they have to match. Obviously, it's not the same. It's not the sound that was intended for this model when they made it. But here's broadcast. Now, I've had people say, like, in the distance when you hear this, it's like a mix between a Hyporex and like an Anki or Stego or something. Like, it just sounds crazy, and I think it sounds really cool, but you can hear like the gurgling at the end, which is why I made the reference of the backed up toilet, obviously. But overall, I like this sound more for the broadcast compared to the old broadcast, but you guys let me know what you think about it. What do you like more? Here's friendly. That sounds pretty friendly to me. That was threatened. Obviously, the sound is way, way, way longer than the actual animation, but that's perfectly fine because they're going to work on it. And here is I'm getting my ass kicked by a bunch of hoobity-waddies, T-Rexes and Allos and an Acro. Not exactly sure why it does that with its head. Weird. Huh. And here's the F call. Oh, look at the spit. Gross. But those are the new sound effects, guys. Let me know what you think about them in the comment section below, as always. I think, overall, I like them more. I think I am more for these than anything else. I've had a lot of people that are against them. I'm for them. And I think it's going to be pretty cool to see this stuff. Now, one thing I want to point out, see how my thirst went down 10 points? Or, well, went down a lot of points? Every time you use a call, it makes you lose 1 thirst. So it's really enforcing not spam calling and stuff. Now, one thing I don't like about this is that it shouldn't take away 1 water every single time. Every single time you roar. I don't agree with that, but I mean, it's up to the developers, whatever they want to do with that. Now, the reason why I don't agree with it is because, like, we need to be able to communicate somehow, in, like, an RP manner, I guess, for people that like to roleplay on the game or want really immersive gameplay and they want to use the calls for whatever reason, don't want to abuse it. I feel like this method, if this is intended to be a deterrent for people that are spam calling, is the wrong way to go as far as, like, making sure people aren't spam calling. I think, like, after every 3 calls would take away 1 water or 1 thirst, unless there's some kind of, like, mechanic behind this. You guys let me know about that, too. What do you think about that? Because that's my opinion on it. Ultimately, it's up to the developers if they wanna keep that in the way it is now, or if that's, like, a placeholder for something that will happen. Like, maybe after a while, when they get it scripted, you know, like, you'll start, like, ruining your voice or something, and, like, eventually you just won't be able to roar anymore for a while. I mean, that would be a complete fix to the issue of spam calling. And they also added in a new water effect. So basically, right here, you're going to see it right about now. What the shit? You're not going to see it, apparently. Did they break it? Oh, water used to fall down from its mouth. Oh, well, if you go underwater and you put your camera underwater, you get like a whooshing effect now. Do you see that? It's almost like there's gas. There's like some kind of propane gas leak in front of the screen or some shit. But I mean, it gets the job done. I think it looks pretty cool. I think I'm just going to do a shameless self-plug here and let you guys know that I actually went ahead and told that story I told you guys about on the Isle episode a couple days ago, where I was basically framed for a bomb threat and stuff inside my old high school. It's a pretty good story. You guys can check it out if you want. I'll leave a link to it in the description or something. But it was a weird video to make. Like, it was really weird. Like, I'm not usually that, like, open about my past life and shit, so like it's really freaking weird for me to do a video like that, but I just felt like doing it. So overall, I mean, you guys were pretty supportive of it, and I got a lot of cool stories actually about things that have happened to different people too. So I mean, I thought that was really cool to see and have some of that interaction and engagement on the channel. It was really different, really different. But I might go ahead and do more of that stuff. Maybe make it like every 2 weeks or something. I'll just do like a story or something about what's happened in my life and what I've experienced. I think I have one that would be so amazing to do. I might get into it, I might not, I don't know. But it was great. But yeah, guys, definitely check that out if you haven't already. It's a pretty good video. It was on the game Hello Neighbor, actually, if you guys haven't seen that game before. Pretty good game. I'll be covering it for sure when the next update comes out. Hopefully, I'll be one of the first people to cover the update, actually, because I'm really stoked to see the new house and all the new mechanics and stuff. Oh, wait, here. Juvirex, don't scream and roar and rant. We didn't need our night vision on anymore. So, funny story. We ate everything down there, and now we're making our way back to Trips because, well, we need food. There's food actually over right there to the right of Trips, but we're going to need water along the way. So we'll just go ahead and grab some water, and I think we'll call it good at that point. But we have a dick ton of people here. Like, I think our herd is getting to the point where it's too big now because we just... My God, he's not bleeding. That's impressive. We're getting to the point now where, like, we're too big to sustain ourselves. We need a lot of food, and there isn't enough food present, I don't think, for all of us. So that's kind of like a finicky situation. You don't want to have a herd that's too big because while that's super safe, it's also super dangerous because you basically kill yourself slowly. That kind of sucks. There's something up there. Really big things. Is that a turkey? I think there's a danger floof. Attacking aloes. Oh shit, there's a lot of things there. Holy shit, look at all those. Danger floof might be in trouble. I think the turkey is gonna go down. I see it swiping. Oh, it's gonna go down. We got like an entire squad rolling up for it. Oh shit, it's limping. Save Private Floof. Oh god, he's gonna go down. Oh shit, he's stuck on a thingy. Oh, he's gonna go down. He's gonna go down. Or is he? Is he still swiping? Oh, he just went down. Holy shit, that's a lot of things. Holy shit, we all just came out of the water like crazy. Oh my god. We gotta get these guys out of here. Oh my god, we came in like a freaking wrecking ball. No Miley Cyrus pun intended. We didn't save Private Floof. Damn it. We didn't save Private Floof. Ah, shit. Mission failed. That's okay. These guys won't mess with us. We've got way too many on our side. See, this is why a giant herd is really safe, but it's also really bad. Hey, look, it's the Anthomnia skin. Nice. Because, like, we're still gonna, like, starve ourselves, but at least we can handle, like, giant packs like that. Alright, so apparently there's a massive pack in the ocean. We're all gonna move out there now because we've got another turkey in trouble. We gotta save Private Turkey. At least try to. Just for the record, Saving Private Ryan is a really good movie. Just so you know the reference, and at least now you know a good movie to watch. Oh my god, they've got someone surrounded down there. What do they have surrounded? Is that another turkey? Is that our turkey? Okay, yeah, they're not gonna mess with it. Wow, they're all up there. Holy shit. That's so many people. We've got so many people coming up here. As you guys, it seems we've scared off the mega pack with our own mega pack. We started out dying in this episode, but we came out on top, scaring off any predator that came across us. So, I think that's a pretty good point to end the video off, don't you think? I mean, yeah, I think it's a pretty good point. But either way, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to leave a like. Helps me out a ton, and I appreciate it a ton. If you're new to the channel, why not consider subscribing? And I will see you in the next video.